All right. Hey, everybody. It is Goodwin in the Morning. And again, I'm here with Rich from Templar Shooting Sports in Tullahoma. And tell us, Rich, what are we going to talk about today?
Talk about firearm safety in the home.
Okay.
We got the holiday season's coming. Everybody's going to have a bunch of family over. We have hunting season kicking in right now. So I figured we'd talk a little bit about how do we keep our guns that are in use. When I say home and personal defense firearms, that's in use.
Right.
Because, when you're done out in the field hunting, or, when you bag that big old 80-point buck, right?
80, something like that. Three point.
I know, right? A little fork. Anyhow, after you've bagged your game and whatnot, definitely when you get home, you clean up all your gear and all that, and you store the rifles or whatever, either in a safe or someplace where they're secure and they're unloaded, because they're not something you're using every day.
Right.
But as far as our handguns, our shotguns, home defense stuff, those are considered in use when you need them readily available in the case that you might need them in an
Locked and
emergency.
loaded. Well, loaded. One in the chamber.
One in the chamber, yes. And if anybody wants to talk about that and whatnot, absolutely. That's what we're here for. Come on down to Templar Shooting Sports, and we will help you out with that. And as far as training goes, a lot of people have different philosophies with that. So
That's for sure.
Anyhow, so what do you do with your home defense pistol, whether it's a pistol or a shotgun? A lot of people, a lot of ladies are getting into the 410s and 20 gauge shotguns for home defense. Naturally, obviously, everybody speaks shotgunese. So when you've got a pump 12 gauge shotgun and you rack that little guy, I consider that a warning shot. So that's about the only warning anybody invading your home should get. And then what do you do with your pistols? Do you have small children around, and, family gatherings? Like I said, rolling into Thanksgiving and Christmas time, family gatherings are small people from other parts of the family, nieces, nephews, and whatnot. Are they all coming over for holiday dinners and stuff? And what do you do with your firearms?
Right.
So, we talk a little bit about children. And children are naturally curious and fascinated by guns. It's just the ooh shiny factor. They see them on TV, they go pew pew pew, and they get all excited when they see it. However, we have to teach them respect. And so what I recommend to folks, and if you're not comfortable doing it with your own children, come on down and get a family safety lesson, and we'll take the children out and even put them out on the range with our instructors and let them feel the recoil from the gun. And so naturally we want to take that curiosity away. And in some homes, if you don't feel comfortable with your children about do we trust a 5-year-old even or 6-year-old after we've trained them? No. You don't
Right.
want to keep a loaded firearm just laying on the coffee table in the middle of the living room. That's not conducive to safety in the home. So put them up, put them out of the way, but definitely know where they're at. And a lot of folks are getting into the biometric and electronic saves because, and even some families have different needs. Maybe they have a special needs child or something that may have learning disabilities and things like that. So there's something for every home out there, whether it is a safe that is efficient and effective to get into, or it's putting it up high on a shelf where a small child can't climb up and get to it. But we definitely want to recommend teaching the children about the safety with the firearms. And the old Eddie Eagle thing, and it's Eddie Eagle's still about run, don't touch, tell an adult, type of thing. Obviously, we want to teach our kids that if we have firearms in the home, and if one of their friends and a lot of times it is the friends. When the child has somebody over, and now we're looking at the family and the cousins and all that stuff. So definitely talk to the children about what they are to do when they encounter a firearm. However, definitely we want to take that curiosity out of it and keep them up out of reach, lock them in a safe if you have to. the only wrong answer, and a lot of people, me being one of them, I don't like my firearms being in a safe because it costs time when you need to get to it.
Right.
So if you are one of those families that feel you would rather have it in the safe, you don't want to have the 5-lock combo vault that you got to get into, because that takes a lot of time.
Sure. Yep.
And so what I've recommended to many families is the biometric or electronic safes, where they're fairly efficient to get into, and you can put your loaded pistol into those things. And the only wrong answer to any of that is not training how you are carrying or keeping your firearms. So if you guys have any questions, obviously feel free to call us 222-4657 at any point and ask questions. All of my staff are certified, NRA certified firearms instructors, and if somebody doesn't know, or call me, I'm there most of the time anyway. So, and speaking of which, going into the holiday season,
Special deal?
yeah, we finance firearms. I don't know if a whole lot of people know that. And I'm one of very few firearms retailers in the state that actually finances guns. No matter what it is in the store, we will finance it. And it's almost like buying a car. We do it right on site. We finance through First Franklin Financial. You're welcome for the plug, guys. The ladies own all the offices, and their regional manager, Josh. They're great people. Very easy to work with. 90 days, same as cash financing, if you mention the Rooster, Whiskey Country, or the Duck Radio.
That's right. Very good.
All you
We
gotta do
appreciate that for our listeners.
Come in and mention that, and we will definitely hook you up with 90 days, same as cash. And that isn't going to officially start, so I'm putting it out for your listeners. It's not officially going to start until maybe Black Friday.
Maybe. So make plans now. You know where you're going to be Black Friday.
Right.
Templar Shooting Sports. Go ahead and give your address, your contact information, your website.
I'm going to throw one more thing in there. With every brand new firearms purchase in our store, you get free range time.
Right.
So I'm giving you a place to shoot it for free as well. It can be anywhere from a $40 to an $80 value. So website is TemplarShootingSports.com. Templar Shooting Sports on Facebook. 222-4657 is our phone number, and we're located at 1101 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Right.
Perfect. We appreciate it, Rich.
Thanks, Glenn.
Again, another range time with Rich. And thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again next time.